everybody, and welcome to another Dusklight No Logic Randomizer. Stormlord, thank you so much for the 2 months of Tier 1. And Lynn, thank you for the sub during the opening. I love subbing, but only for Simply Snaps. Who doesn't? Alright. Hope everybody's doing alright. Junk. I am using different microphone values than usual. Let me know if I'm too quiet. I just turned myself up a teeny bit. A teeny bit. Arbiter, City, Lake Bed, Temple. I'm still a bit quieter than usual. Arbiter, City, Lake Bed, Time. Am I still fine? We move on at this point. Lake Bed, Ground, Time, Sky. All right. All right. This shop never has anything good. Anyhoozle, hope you guys had a good weekend. And, I had a pretty nice weekend. We actually, some of us here, had a private, secret Patreon stream. For about 5.5 hours, we worked on the next YouTube video. No spoilers. But hey, if you're not subbed to the Patreon, now's the best time to do it, because we're going to be doing another secret Patreon stream soon. And right now, I'm doing a 20% discount for annual or monthly plans. Just use Pride 2026 at checkout. Y'all, I made a checkout coupon, and more people have not used it while checking out than used it. I'm pretty sure with the people who have pledged in the month of June, more people have not used the Pride month than used it. I assume you guys hate money, which is fine. I'll take it. Yeah, do you know Patreon is the best way to support me? It's fucking crazy. You know the next person who supports me on Patreon, whether it's a new pledge or an upgrade, gets a little kiss? How many of those people are Evan? I mean new people. Evan already knows they're my little dinosaur. We got nothing to prove. How are those arrows already if I don't have quiver? Loopy. Alrighty. Who's ready for WrestleLinkle? That event at the White House would have actually been worth watching if Linkle had been wrestling there. Then again, they could only get D-list celebrities. Nice green baby. All right. No! Are you shitting me? This is supposed to be like 60% of the time he gets hit. There's just no way, boss. Oh my god! This is the most dog shit minigame in the entire Legend of Zelda series. It's just bullshit rock, paper, scissors. In the middle of a speedrun, because why not? Oh! Thanks for the sword, Bo. Sword, baby seed. Uh-huh. 1 of 3 swords, baby seed. What was it? Our 5th seed was finally beatable on Friday? So we're 1 in 5 right now? Yo! Sub 20! 1919! That was really good, goats. You guys don't even care. You guys don't even appreciate. I show up twice a week and give 110%, and you guys don't even care. You just show you care by showing up and supporting me and complimenting me and donating and drawing lovely fan art. What am I supposed to make of all that? 1 minute, it's like, I'd watch you for 10 hours a week every week. The other minute, it's like, here's $100. The next minute, it's like, here's art I drew for you. Like, just give me a sign. You guys care or not? My steak is too juicy, and my lobster is too buttery, and my tits are too jacked, and my freckles are too endearing, and I'm too ditzy, but still sharp as a tack. God. Also, Tanky, thanks for the 1 bit. Finally, a fucking sign. One of you cares. Fridge post. I'm on that shit. I just stumbled amok. Well, welcome. Let me check the fridge. Whoa. Whoa. Nova, this rules. Let me bring up the fan art. I do like it. It's Midna with the mirror. Looks amazing. Fantastic work. I really like that. I love that symbol of the Mirror of Twilight. I think it's really pretty. Okay. Back on the grind. That took so long to get right. I bet. I love the Mirror of Twilight symbol. Yo, Sprigatio Love, thank you so much for the 4 months of Prime. I messed up, map glitch. Did you guys know that if you don't spend your Amazon Prime sub every month, John Bongos keeps the money? He dives into his pile of gold coins like Scrooge McFuck. You don't have to give it to me, but please, use your mom's Amazon Prime account, connect it to your Twitch, and pay a streamer every month. Also, yeah, tongue shot. Phew. All right, come on, map glitch. Damn it. Nope. I'm so bad at map glitch. I'm blaming Dusklight. It has to be Dusklight. Jebediah Bongo was a bullfrog. That was it. Okay. Jebediah Bongo is not a good friend of mine. All right, Garbo. Now, why did I change time of day? I mean, that's fine, but why did I do that? Jebediah Bongo is your sleep paralysis demon, Corn? That's screwed up. Also, Corn's one of the certified old heads, has the 2-year Snappy sub badge. Quacky dude, broke the streak. It's all right. When one streak ends, a new streak begins. How she looks at me after. All right. Loopy. Health. Worth it this early on. My sleep paralysis demon is this goth entity that just lies atop of me and squishes our chests together and breathes against my face. It's so scary. I'm always like, oh no, is it about to kiss me? Oh, I would hate that. Anyway, there's a key in that tree. I gotta write that down. Key in Farron. Tree. Spell Farron correctly. Challenge impossible. Temple of Time. That's good. Hawkeye. Wow. Just wow. First item wheel item. Every seed we get Hawkeye before Boomerang. It's just fucking crazy. Hey, Natadan. Had to smack that guy in the cheek with my wood. Ooh, 2 guys. Yeah, everyone hop onto the Jeremy Renner app to discuss the Hawkeye item with me. Ending blow. Angel pudding art. You only get full named when you're in big trouble. The Jeremy Renner app. Yeah. That's where I went after deleting my Twitter. All the girlies haven't seemed to have found me yet, though. Well, of course I went to Poob, because Poob has it for me. Mark Wahlberg's praying app. You know who should be praying? Those terrorists on that plane if Mark Wahlberg had been there with him and his family. Still one of the most unhinged things a celebrity has ever said, and that really takes the cake. You know, no disrespect to the people on those planes on September 11th, but if I had been there with my kids, things would have gone a bit differently. Implying that being a victim of that was a skill issue. Probably one of the most disrespectful things you could ever say. Literally, he's calling it a skill issue. What other interpretation is there? Hyrule Castle small key. We need that. Yeah, just, I can't believe that's a real thing. A celebrity, presumably with a PR agent, said. It was Mark Wahlberg, right? No! Yo, game designer, thank you so much for signing up to the free tier on Patreon. I post some exclusive things there sometimes. Yeah, if I had been there on that plane, it would have blown up sooner. So I forget who said it, but he did only say it would go differently, not better. That plane would have been caked with shit. Because I would have shat myself so fast. The second I knew what was going on. Not cool. Not respectful. Damn pasta make. False advertising. I was promised 10 aliens with my Ben 10. It started when an alien device did what it did. It stuck itself upon its wrist and then it grew some tits. Wait, what? That's just the lyrics, guys. Take it up with Cartoon Network. Ben 10 if it was peak. 10 different genders. Gwen, a woman is like a car. Go on. No. I feel like I've made some sort of mistake. Sorry, Kevin is based. That's an ally right there. He's deferring to an expert. Another Hyrule Castle key. That's neat. Listen. The line, it won't come off when Ben's trying to get the Omnitrix off, that they, like, use in a lot of the, like, previously on things. I don't know why, but, like, the it won't come off, like, stuck with me. It's like that Goosebumps with the mask that won't come off. Things that won't come off are just really unsettling, you know? I don't know. Anyway, girl alien form that's permanent, actually, not 10 minutes. Just do with that as you wish. Probably do it in one of the versions where Ben is 18. Have fun, kids. Oh boy, another key. I'm getting so many keys and I have no items. Like Ben. They don't treat you like a friend. They treat you like an item. Welcome to my gamer pad. I'm catching strays! Gotta get up the hill, Sarge! Anyway, I am working on a new video. It's gonna be a two-parter, but it's gonna be one of those, like, you know, NewTube stealth two-parters where, like, they're not numbered and you can watch either of them or both of them. You guys want to... maybe it's a little soon to show you guys the thumbnail. Maybe on Friday. All right, there's another key up there. I gotta go on a reunion tour when I get it, a way to get those keys. Well, I already posted the work in progress thumbnail in the VIP channel of my Discord server. So $10 and $25 patrons can already take a look at it. And I'm probably not going to show it to you guys now because I'm probably going to post it on the Patreon tomorrow. Pay to win. I know, right? I'm like trying to make a job of this, and I'm like trying to make money. It's fucked up. I should make everything for free and eat gratitude. And pay the electric bill with gratitude. And buy your mom something nice with gratitude. Alright, Bridge of Eldin has key bug. I won't work for exposure. Another skill. I'm big and walleting. Hey, that's a claw shot. We can't get it, but I'll be back for it. Did you see the new Shrek 5 trailer dropped? I saw that it dropped. I didn't watch it. I'm sure it's fine. I think Shrek 5 will be, fine. I'm not expecting anything incredible. Shrek was counterculture, and it had something to say, but now, like The Simpsons, it's just culture. So I don't really trust it to, circumvent norms and be brave commentary. It's too essential of an IP for DreamWorks now. They won't let it do anything bold. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish was fantastic. Oh yeah, amazing movie. But it's not like a good Shrek movie is it's indecent, it's unapologetic, it's bold, progressive, and like really queer-coded. Like Shrek 1 and 2 specifically have a lot to say in terms of like queer commentary, racial commentary, just a bunch of shit DreamWorks probably wants absolutely nothing to do with right now. Because they're spineless cowards. It peaked at 3? You better not be talking about Shrek. 3 is where it all went wrong. What am I doing? Shrek being the punishment project that people got demoted to from Prince of Egypt is a very, very long debunked myth. They didn't move you from a 2D animated musical to a cutting-edge, state-of-the-art CGI comedy movie because of poor performance. There are no first-hand sources of that happening. They're completely different projects. It is a shame that, although Shrek is amazing and important and counterculture and brave and deserves to exist, it is a shame that, like, the irony-poisoned, you know, comedy did way, way better than what might be the most gorgeous animated film of all time. Like, it's just a shame. Prince of Egypt deserved to do better. Hey, DVS, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Just clocked out of work. Well, I'm glad that you are no longer pooping on company time. Go ahead and poop on my time. The liberals are like, this is my male aunt. No, that's called your fucking uncle. All right. Just gonna let you know, based on snow hints, that Agatha does have Zora armor, but we did not get it that time. Oh wait, I need to go back in. I'd rather be fishing. All right, so let's take the dominant sound from aunt and uncle. So that's the C from unk and the aunt from aunt. Hang on, let me check Twitch's terms of service real quick. Iron boots? Gee willikers, for real? The Aussies do know this one. Wait a minute. This works, right? We could do mine soon. We could, but there's nothing in it because it's not required. I know you guys haven't got to be back in the mines for a while. I'm sorry. Man. Does this not work? Really? Isn't rod supposed to work for this stuff? Or is that only with henna? Yeah, that definitely doesn't work. Because it's touching it. It's moving it! Wait, can we push it all the way over to where we could grab it? Oh my god. Are we... There's no way. Could a task do it? Sure. Am I gonna do it right now? Maybe. This is gonna be the most certified no logic moment of all time if this works. A single cast. Oh my god. It's like... Yo, Nadadan, thank you so much for the 5 months. Esther Gwen, thank you for the gift sub. I mean, this isn't not working. It's kind of not working. Am I just struggling to hit it? Yeah, I think this is a weird place to hit it from. Pushing it against the wall seems to be working. I mean... It's getting pushed. Please.
Was that the bid of 87?
Thank you so much, Tanky, for the 87 bits. Bro. I know we've spent 5 minutes here, but this is so funny. I'm getting the impression this is possible, and I just don't understand it. Because, like, okay, how far would I have to push it? Oh, man, not that far. Like, if I could get it to this lip, then, like, man, like, I want to do this so bad. I want to send this to the devs and have them say, LOL. Man. Hang on. That's really close. Like... How are you supposed to get this? I mean, with a claw shot, but it's no logic. Man. We have fridge? All right, give me a minute. Mommy's cooking. Wait, oh, there's no clanking. Damn. Someone mentioned it goes sideways easier. I don't know if it goes sideways easier. I think this is a good spot for it. Yeah, I mean, this is claw shot locked. The other claw shot could be possible. Man. Hang on, it's like right at the lip. Oh my god. I don't know if you can grab this just by touching it. But we are really close to being able to touch it. Oh, man! Come on! I want this claw shot. All right, I just gotta push it a bit more. I feel like that was counterintuitive. Counterproductive, sorry. Is it even moving? I feel like it's kind of moving. I can move it, like, left and right. What if it's, like, this side? Oh, man. I remember we have fridge. I remember. I don't want to lose my train of genius. Oh, man! Other side? Hang on. Yes! Yes! Oh my god! Let's go! Oh man. Haz, thank you so much for the adorable fridge art. Let me go ahead and put that on screen. Y'all, that right there, that's what no logic is all about. Thank you so much. This is adorable. Midna and Wolflinkle. That's super cute. You did a really good job with that. I'm a god. I got the fishing rod. I mean, I got the claw shot with a fishing rod. I wonder if that is a documented, glitched strat. It should be. Wait. I didn't go to south of Castletown. I don't see why that would be Dusklight exclusive. All right. Now, since I'm such a gamer, I'm obviously going to get this very luck-dependent trick first try. Aww. That was so close. Damn it! I'm not a gamer. What was the item? We don't know. Oh? There we go. Hey, third try is pretty good. There should be an expression about getting something on the third try. Yeah, first try when I meant it. What did I miss in the last 40 minutes? You missed fucking nothing. As long as you saw me get the claw shot. You missed nothing. We've been going for an hour. How long did I spend getting the claw shot? Was that like 10 minutes? Maybe like 15? Yeah, I mean, the item was claw shot. That's why I was trying that hard. In vanilla, that's a gold bug. I mean, if the other claw shot is claw shot locked, I still could have got this claw shot with Gale Boomerang or Ball and Chain. Triple? Nah. But still. No, it's unlikely we needed to do that. But because it's no logic, I did that because I'm not breaking any spheres by grabbing that now. I need to make 2 clips of that. I need to make the clip when I realized the fishing rod is pushing the claw shot. And then I need to make a clip 10 minutes later when I actually grab it. And then combine those clips. I mean, that would be great YouTube short material. You know? I'm not locally recording today. I'm so butthurt that I'm not locally recording. Because now I'm going to have to, like... I can just download the bot. It's fine. Ooh! Hylian Shield. All right. Now, ooh, forest. Not required. Now, we need to do lake bed, but Agatha has Zora armor. And it's not like we have, it's not like we have water bombs anyway. So I'm putting that off for now. I can check a bit of city. It might be worth dipping into city real quick. Just for like a couple checks. Yeah. No, shit like getting the claw shot there is why I do Randomizer. It's so funny. I would have done that for an hour. So long as it kept feeling almost possible. Like a carrot on a stick. I will chase it to the ends of the earth. Lake Bed is more fun without Zora armor, but I'm not gonna not get Zora armor if I can. It's just a carrot and a stack. Yo, Aqua, thank you so much for the $1 super chat. For the Dollarino. Paul Dollarino. Carrot on a stick is a very normal and common metaphor. You people are crazy. Fridge! By Angel? Uh-oh. I'm all out of emote slots, Angel. What am I supposed to do? This better not be an amazing emote. Oh my god. A Sonic Sona. A good one, too. Oh, man. This is a good one. Am I a hedgehog in this? Those are like definitely Amy's boots from Riders. I see you. Am I a hedgehog? This is amazing. Is mine not good? Oh my god, Taken. Yours is also good. Comparison is the thief of joy. Yes, hedgehog. It's the way I said it. I didn't say it weird. I said it's a Sonic Sona. A good one, too. As in just, this is a good Sonic Sona. Man. You guys remember how for my birthday stream, I made a thumbnail using art I commissioned from Risaru, like a year ago? Now I'm thinking... where is that? Now I'm thinking I need to get this redone with, like, a hedgehog Sona. I think it would be even more fitting. I'll have to, like, show Risaru, Takens and puddings and kind of find, like, the best of both worlds. I'm trying to remember, where's Takens? I don't think I was a hedgehog in Takens. Where was I? Or maybe I was. Yeah, Snappy the Hedgehog. This is also very good. Super dynamic. Very good expressions. I especially love this one. Yeah. The glasses are good. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to have to show them both to Risaru. But I do think I need to get this recommissioned to be a Sonic Sona. So right now I kind of just look like Billy Hatcher. Which makes sense. I mean, that's like the only human Sonic team ever designed. I made that like ages ago. Oh my god, Taken. You don't get to be like, so mine is trash. And then when I compliment you, you're like, I made that ages ago. So I'm a garbage person? I'm a little gremlin garbage person and it's trash? Don't worry. It's not. Oh, Alex Kidd as well. I mean, that also kind of looks like Alex Kidd. Wait, Alex Kidd wasn't Sonic Team. Billy Hatcher was straight up Sonic Team, right? Really? I didn't know that. Yeah, you can reflect those water balls. Kind of fucked up, right? I only learned that recently when watching, I think it was Bewildebeest doing a rare rando. You do learn something new every day. You gotta watch rando to get better at rando. Tragic. You're all right, Tegan. All right. These streams have taught me so much about TP and TP Rando. We're learning together. All right. Time for the worst checks in the game. These just take so long. Oh, we can do this grotto. I fucking love getting shot out of this dumbass cannon 3 times minimum a seed. Would you call, would you call the 2 guys who run this a canon relationship? It would be more bearable if you could reach one of the other 2 objectives from here. But you can't. You can't. You have to go 3 times minimum. What a crock of shit. What a shitload of fuck. He's gonna take you right in the ass. Also, where's all my health? I am Horton. I am Horton, and I hear a who right now. All right. Now let's not mess this up. I say while doing this with only my left hand because I'm sipping tea with my right. Easy. That's what we call a flex sip. Nani? Golden Girl J. Thank you so much for the 9 months. We made a Twitch baby, and the baby is you. Did you see the greatest achievement of all rando? What was that? Ow! God, I was really hoping to get to Deltarune before Chapter 5. And I didn't. I've played Chapters 1 and 2. I've just had a lot of shit going on since last June. I moved, I saw a Ninja Sex Party, I became a Twitch partner, and what really happened is the Linko mod. I was supposed to play Deltarune, and then Twilight Princess became my new fixation. What if I streamed it this Friday? I would have to like I would have to like play all of chapter 3 on one stream and then all of chapter 4 on another. I just don't think so. I will play and very much enjoy that game someday. Yeah. Guys, my 29th Linkle randomizer is a bit more important than the release of Deltarune Chapter 5. I mean, I don't really run in any Toby Fox circles, TBH. I have not had anything spoiled from chapters 3 or 4 yet. Alright, check this movement. Yeah, that just happened. I mean, I know hit Sands, I know hit Jevil, I experienced the big shot, but then when chapters 3 and 4 came out, I just wasn't feeling it and put it off, and now it's like this big thing, and now I'm gonna be putting off an entire additional chapter, and it's like, oh. I'll be all right. I'll manage. I was really big on Undertale. Undertale was like, what, 2015? Undertale, it's funny. Undertale came out right at the time where I was still watching MatPat because of Five Nights at Freddy's. Because, like, FNAF 4 came out in, like, June of 2015. And I remember being super pissed that I had waited so long for a Undertale game theory. And then instead of all the Gaster shit, he was just like, hey, Sans is an Earthbound character. And not to be dramatic or anything, but that's when I was like, this guy's not fucking serious about anything, is he? And then that was actually the theory that made me, like, stop watching game theory. I was like, man, this is dumb. Not in, like, a dramatic way. Not in, like, a he should be ashamed of that theory. It was just like, man, we're not on the same page. You know? I don't care that he gave a copy of Undertale to the Pope. I mean, what to give to the man who has everything? I wouldn't know what to give to the Pope. From an internet gamer theorist, from, like, an internet gamer theorist, I think a copy of Undertale, which is a game about peace, connections, and pacifism, like, it's as good as anything else. I don't think it's a bad thing to give the Pope. It's a gesture. The amount of people who are like, the Pope doesn't even have a computer. First of all, what year do you think it is? The Pope very well could have had a computer. The Pope isn't even a gamer. Yeah, it's symbolic. He explained the meaning behind the gift. It's whatever. Eating that meat. Oh wait, I have to go the long way. I don't have boomerang. Nah, and I wasn't watching him by the time his Hollow Knight video came out. First of all, like, I did see Mossbag's video about how bad the Hollow Knight theory is, and it's just really bad. First of all, he misgenders the knight throughout the entire video. And you can argue whatever, but, like, this is supposed to be game theory. The people who pay more attention than anyone, and he didn't notice the knight has no pronouns and is only ever referred to as the knight throughout the entire game. Like, the default he/him is already annoying enough, but Hornet is literally referred to by Midwife as the gendered child. And Hornet is the knight's sister. So Hornet is the only child with a gender, which means the knight doesn't have one. I mean, I personally think they, them is still too much of an identity for the knight. I really think the knight is pronounless, and if you need to use them for grammar because you're an amateur, it's. You know? I mean, I have several friends who just straight up don't have pronouns, so I'm already practiced in not using them. But, like, if that's really hard for you and you can't just say the knight, then say it's. The knight does not have pronouns. The game never uses them. None of the vessels, in fact, are ever referred to with any kind of third-person pronoun. It's the Hollow Knight, the Knight, sealed, what was it? Broken vessel. That kind of thing. His pronouns are its. Also, the knight being the Pale King is just really fucking stupid. And all of the build up to how the knight is royalty to the Pale Court and is an heir to the throne of Hallownest. Like, MatPat is presenting that like it means anything. But it's like, yeah, the knight is royalty. The knight is the Pale King's child. Of course we're royalty. Just like never acknowledging that. And also the fact that we, in a memory, see the knight and the Pale King in the same room. Whatever. Whatever. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this today. A game theory. No, I don't think he played the game, which is like fine. You know, it was a job. Just, you know those YouTubers where every time they touch a game, the community gets fucking pissed? Game Theory feels like one of them, except FNAF. Because he, like, helped found the FNAF Theory community. But, like, other communities, anytime Game Theory touched them, they're like, please leave. Well, thank you, Zach Starbolt. I bet you're super cool, too. Yeah. By all accounts, it seems like Game Theory is perfectly entertaining so long as you don't know anything about the game he's talking about. Because he doesn't either. All right, I'm done. I'm done. This is drama adjacent. MatPat's fine. I'm still bitter from the video he made in like 2012 talking about how Sonic can't run the speed of sound. When all he demonstrated in that video is that Sonic isn't running the speed of sound in any of the examples he pulled. It was really bad science. Like, we know Sonic is this tall. Green Hill Zone Act 1 is this many Sonics long. The world record speedrun of Green Hill Zone is this long. Sonic did not run at the speed of sound through Green Hill Zone Act 1. Okay. You didn't prove that he can't run the speed of sound. You just proved that he didn't in that human gameplay you provided. Like, I didn't understand it. It's part of that, like, kind of, like, contrarian for the sake of contrarianism brand of, like, internet guy that I hate. Where it's like, this is a fictional character. One factoid about the fictional character is that he's capable of moving at the speed of sound. And then some guy is like, Sorry, writers. You made a mistake, actually. Sonic can't run at the speed of sound because of all of this evidence I've compiled. And it's like, okay, please go away. All you've quote-unquote proved is that Sonic isn't moving at the speed of sound in any of those examples. But I'm still the writer, and this is fiction, and I say he can. Like, am I making sense here? It's such a specific kind of contrarian dude. It's like, I don't know. I'm sorry. He can break the sound barrier. He dies. Sorry, writers. You actually messed up, and I can scientifically prove your character is incapable of doing the thing you say they can do, and you're the one who makes the rules. It's so weird. Or what about the game theory episode where he proves that, medically speaking, the main character of Five Nights at Freddy's 4 can't be the victim of the bite of 87? And he released it before FNAF 4 came out? And it was like, Scott is a dumb idiot, and medically, this can't be true. I'm right, you're wrong. And then FNAF 4 came out, and the victim of the bite of 87 is, in fact, not the player character. It's just silly. It's like, based on the advertising campaign leading up to FNAF 4, you were supposed to go into it believing that you're going to be playing as the victim of the bite of 87. So MatPat was like, sorry, but scientifically, you can't be playing as the victim of the bite of 87 because the victim of the bite of 87 is missing their frontal lobe. And without your frontal lobe,
Was that the bit of 87?
I was waiting for that. And without the frontal lobe, you can't have nightmares. Boom, shakalaka, you're wrong, I'm right. And then the game came out, and you aren't playing as the victim of the bite of 87. And it's like, wow. Maybe you should let the game fucking release before you boldly proclaim that scientifically it can't be what it says it is. Cause you're wrong. It's embarrassing. Just a little. But yeah, whatever. Sorry, Scott! But actually, scientifically speaking, this can't be the case. But that's just a theory. A game theory! Oh, I'm wrong? I'm leaving the video up. Is that memo or sketch? Yeah, I mean, nobody likes an actually. Shit, what was that? Ache sketch. Okay. All right, guys. We're about to do Fishing Pond. And not Rogel. Exactly, Fancy Brass. If his theory had been before Five Nights at Freddy's 4 comes out, I'm going to call that we're not playing as the victim of the bite of 87, that would have been a good theory, and it would have been true. But instead of coming to the conclusion, wait a minute, we can't be playing as the victim of the bite of 87, and here's why, Scott is messing with us, he instead came to the conclusion, Scott says we're playing as the victim of the bite of 87, but we can't be. Scott is wrong, and I'm smarter than him. And you just really shouldn't make a claim like that before you have all the facts. You know, that's why it's a little embarrassing. It's like, before Scott has even said anything on the matter, you think you're smarter than him and you have him dead to rights. And you've thought more about his story than he has. You know, you've done more research, you've thought harder about it, you're smarter than him. He made a mistake and you caught it. You caught it so easily, you didn't even have to play the game to catch it. And you were wrong. And it's a little embarrassing. It's what he said. It's not what I'm interpreting. He says, although Five Nights at Freddy's 4 has you play as the victim of the bite of 87, it can't be. You can't be him, and here's why. Scott made a mistake. The framing of the video isn't, here's why I believe you're not playing as the victim. It's, you're playing as the victim, but you can't be. Scott made a minor medical error. Which is just, you know. What if game theory was wrong? Careful. Whenever a piece of media comes out, I withhold having any opinion on it before I hear from Game Theory, CinemaSins, and Moist Critical. I pretty much get everything I need to know from those sources. Hey, Ibis! Ah! Oh, Ibis with the 10 gift to Roonies. Thank you so much, my friend. Hope you enjoy the stream. Four more to roll goal. Uh-oh. Ibis with the 5 gift subs. Thank you so much. All right. Who up rolling they goalin'? Yeah, I mean, game theory back then was a lot more, like you said, the hook shot would rip off Link's arm, or what is the monetary value of Minecraft's diamond armor? So we, medically speaking, cannot be playing as the Bite of 87 victim is a good game theory video. But instead of proposing it as a theory, he proposed it as, I'm right, you're wrong. Which is just a little silly. Especially for a game that isn't out. Yo, Estro Gwen and Ibis, thank you for the gift subs. Gotta get on that hype train. Also, yeah, magic armor. All right, I'm going back. Hannah, I hope you kept your face warm for me. I'm going to be sitting down and playing roll goal for at least 5 minutes. I wish there were a game theory video on Bulge instead of on which video game women have fake boobs. Which video game men stuff would be much better? There is. I'm not gonna watch it. All right, guys, you called my bluff. I'm not watching the Luigi Bulge video. Is it how big their dicks would probably be based on their height? Because that's really funny. Also, Ibis, thank you for slaying yet another pleb. No cost, too great. Oh my god, Ibis, thank you for gifting another sub to Neptune. People, if you're not subscribed, do not chat right now. Aaron the Hunter is going to Aaron the Hunt you. Hey, I'll Jeff the kill ya. Who said I'll Jeff the kill ya? Because I still say that to this day. No! Aurora Northern Borealis! At this time of year! On this hemisphere! Located entirely within my Twitch chat! Get down! Oh no! Ibis, thank you for the gift sub. Uh-oh, the plebs are coming out of the woodwork. You might not actually be able to get all of them. Lurkers have become workers. True. I was about to say I've gotten so good at roll goal over the last few months, and then I fell. Pissed. When's Matt Pack gonna combine the fake boobs and bulge video? Oh my god. Ibis, thank you for gifting a sub to the Logic Mage. Never, he's gone. I need to collab with Matt Pat. So he can discuss whether Linkles are real and how big is it. Yeah, Ibis, you can stop pleb hunting anytime. Yeah, Friday's payday. Friday's when you're sitting back with a beer. Friday's when you don't have work tomorrow. You go crazy on Friday. You don't gotta go crazy on Tuesday. You don't have work the next day on Friday is what I meant. but I usually work on Saturdays. That is your personal failing. Oh, I don't work on Friday this week. Federal holiday. Nani? Anonymous gifted a sub to Robin Cherry Tree. All right, what Zodiac killer is continuing Ibis's work after it specifically stopped for the night? Ted Cruz. All right, I've never seen a single episode of The Amazing Digital Circus, but no discussing the finale. I have too many gay trans people in my community. I have to assume they don't want it spoiled. Don't even discuss whether you liked it or whether it's good or bad. People are notoriously really bad at not accidentally spoiling things. Okay, I'm not going to spoil anything, but I just want to say there's this part and it's crazy. Shut up. No joke spoilers either. Because every time I say not to spoil things because people are really bad at not accidentally spoiling things, people then jokingly pretend to spoil things by saying really outlandish things, and I don't think you guys understand that to a moderator haphazardly trying to prevent real spoilers from getting through, you look like you're spoiling things and you're gonna get banned. Sorry, rant over. Ibis, that's a joke spoiler! I'm being really clear here, guys! Oh my god. We've got a bunch of comedians in the crowd. I mean, you could say it was cool. I give up. Managing an audience it's impossible. There's too many of you. All right. Yeah, adding weird characters to Fortnite is always really funny because they only have two, like, body types, boy and girl. Honestly, why not just embrace the weird and let the character you pick affect your hitbox? Peter Griffin's really easy to hit, but you play as him because he's funny. Get smacked. Yeah, still no Gamba, 90 minutes in. Kids, this seed is beginning to look a bit worrisome. We can't progress in city. We can do a few things in Temple of Time. I mean, I guess we can go look in Temple of Time. Yes, Nadadan, but without double claw shot or spinner, how am I getting to the key door? Imagine that one person who bet impossible the very first bet wins. That would be nuts. Oh, it's a windy and sunny day, and I can tell that Twitch chat is fucking gay. All right. We can't get this first check, but we can go deeper into the dungeon. We don't have Dominion Rod. We don't have bomb arrows. We don't have... Oh god, this is gonna be miserable. We can do like 2 or 3 checks. Yeah, how am I gonna fight all of these Lizalfos? I guess I have no choice but to take the path of peace. Where is it? Art by Vitrin. This is how I'm going to get through the next few rooms. Ivis, thank you for the 5,000 bits. Now do big. Okay. I should make it that 5,000 bits has a 100% chance of playing the Froggy sound. Because that triggers Froggy, that triggers big no matter what, and it's $50, so people aren't going to spam it. You know? Do you guys approve? All right, let me set up big real quick. All right. Okay. This is not going to be another PB. Our 730 hasn't even been verified yet. Hold on, Froggy. I'm coming.
64 bits.
Oh my god, Ibis, thank you.
32 bits.
16 bits, 8 bits, 4 bits, 2 bits, 1 bit.
Thank you for the 640 bits. The Wrist Game! 64 bits, 32 bits. I love his voice cracks in those first two. All right. Froggy. Frog off. Froggy. That was weird positioning. Okay. Come on, be for real. Okay. Not bad. I really need to learn Insta-Froggy. That involves grinding and resetting for hours. Why are we doing big story again? Because we hit the 5,000 bit goal. No, the seed isn't impossible yet. I mean, it could be. We wouldn't know. All right, let's do this, Froggy. Ah! That was weird. Froggy! 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 Froggy RNG is gonna start being what determines PBs. Gold! Yeah, could someone donate bits so we can play Twilight Princess Randomizer? One bit, and I'll do TP Rando after this. There should be like a 1% chance donating 1 bit plays the 1 bit sound clip. Yo, Tanky, Gwen, thank you.
Was that the bid of 87?
It sure was. Foggy! No! Foggy! Oh my god. Oh, time loss. Time loss! Freaky Froggy! Aww. It's Jover. I mean, it's about time you guys understood that watching speedruns does not mean a PB every single run. We're gonna finish the run, obviously. Yeah, I mean, if you've only ever seen Aaron Hansen and myself play Big Story, you probably don't have a very good barometer for how easy or hard it is. You've seen it take one person 6 hours and another person 6 minutes. So how are you supposed to know? Oh my god. I'm stuck. Ah, Sonic Adventure collision. It's whatevs. Boogie! Oh my god. Goat's washed. Help me, Step Froggy. I'm stuck. What? Imagine we still get PB in the next 30 seconds. Yeah, I'm about to break out Chaos 6 skip. Just hoping for sub 8 at this point. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sub 8's dead. I'm a stupid, slow piece of shit. No pop off. We're not doing the credits. Credits on the PW. Does that stand for personal worst? Mods, obliterate that guy from orbit. Use the orbital laser. Yeah, PB stands for personal best. Fridge? All right. Whoa! I'm Haas. Thank you so much for the adorable Midner. Wow. Thumbs up. That's a thumbs up for me. I did a good job. Listen. Thank you so much. Listen. I kept saying for 4 runs in a row, they won't all be PBs. In fact, most runs aren't PBs. PBs wouldn't be worth much. It was 4 PBs in a row, not 3. Until the Big the Cat stream. Y'all can't afford a Big the Cat grind sesh. God, I think ending blow after a spin attack is genuinely the fastest way to kill these guys with Wood Sword. So slow. Did you guys know you can auto spin by spinning the control stick after an ending blow? I don't name a price because I'm afraid the whales will hit it. Yes. I think that's the last chest I can do. Without rod. Or spinner. Yeah, I can't do the Poe in the next room. I guess I can leave Uku in there. They should make an ending blow that breaks Wood Sword. Well, why would they do that? When you ending blow, but she keeps sucking. All right. I still can't believe we got the claw shot here with pushing it with fishing rod. No explosives. Nadadan, I literally have no way to do anything in Goron's... Oh, you mean this up here. I thought you were talking about Gorge. Yeah, I'm heading to Goron's Stock Cave. Yeah, we can trade in some Bugoos next. If I get a bomb bag, I can almost full clear lake bed. In fact, I think I could kill Morpheal with a bomb bag. I'll be back. Oh, it's a windy and sunny day. We did get the chest above the impossible chest in the Wii version of Twilight Princess, yes. No, I jumped. Oh, I'm so hot and dumb. Hello, Frogard Incorporated. Frog off. People misunderstand that he was actually saying, I'll be back, as in he was going to go back further in time and become the famous composer. True. God, like, watch the movie. You can tell who watched the movie and who watched the YouTube Shorts reel. Am I right? Midna, give me a second. You're not giving me even 1 second. She's panting because she's hot. She's hot and suffering. Midner, give her a second. Can't you see she's ordering a burger? Midner? You're not giving her a second!
Was that the bid of 87?
Whoa. Was it? Number 15, the bid of 87. The last thing you'd expect to find in your Burger King burger is 87 bits. But as it turns out, that might be what Tanky gives you. Someone baked a hamster into my muffin. That's some Newground shit. It's like an Astiff movie. Short. Who's ready? Ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh my god. She was moving at the speed of sound.
Actually, I can scientifically prove by pixel measurements that she was not.
Junk. All right, let's go back to Agathor. Yeah, according to these clips I have of Sonic sitting on a park bench eating a chili dog, he can't move the speed of sound because he's not doing it right now. Pretty sound evidence to me. Is YouTube chat gone? God, I hope so. Nah, it's there. It's okay, Matt Pat can't hurt you anymore. No, he was wrong about enough games for a long enough time to enough people that he just gets to be a millionaire now and doesn't have to be wrong about games anymore. I'm safe. The rando is in very good quality, even though it's not quite released. Damn, Agatha, you live like this? Where is my Zora armor? okay, another shield. That's going to overwrite my Hylian shield. Yep. Oh, wait, I didn't even have Hylian on. Have you been super cool today? I've been so good and cool today. I've been so good. Ask anyone. Thanks, Agathor. Okay. We need destruction. We need a way to blow stuff up. Ball and chain, bomb bag, whatever. I'm not choosy. Because, like, geez Louise. May I make a suggestion? Sure. Because we're 2 hours in and have not found a single Gamba item. Wait, no. Was Iron Boots not on first Gamba? It really should be. No. I'm sorry, Ganul Gabool. Epona out of bounds in CAC. I've never tried that, but it should be easy. So... you do map glitch. I'm assuming that's step one. All right, I'm checking the VIP lounge. You go up, you go around. Damn. Oh. Okay. I mean, if you say so. We giving up already? We are not giving up. We are the opposite of giving up. I am learning something new. Alright, so I've used map glitch to disable load zones, which means... I have no idea how this works and how afraid I should be of this out-of-bounds collision. That's a blue rupee. Like, let me live, bro? You've never seen a horse do this before. Really? Someone didn't grow up on a farm. Okay. So now I have access to these cuckos. Thanks for the tip, Natidan. Yeah, that's just my all-terrain snappy horse. All right. So I'm going to throw this cucko down there, and then I'm going to get the water chest. Yeah, taken. Replace Orden Sword since it's 2 checks. Well, Natidan, despite showing me this cool trick, it might not lead to anything. We have a Shay's sketch, though. It's good to keep in mind I don't need explosives to full clear CAC. I can get a little silly with it. Please don't get too silly. Yeah, it's just really not that common to be 2 hours in without a way to break that rock. Our bomb bags have to be in dungeons. Bomb bag? Man. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, we did the CAC-in check. Man. We're really opening up the check counter only 2 hours in. We can do star 1. I can get a key in Farron Field. And I do need to grab that key in Bridge of Eldin. I could full clear Goron Mines, but that doesn't help. I should go to Great Bridge of Hylia. I normally wait until I have explosives, but there's 3 checks there. So, let's go. Oh wait, I could have turned in Ashay's sketch as well. Yeah, I mean, if anyone was ever going to become a millionaire with a single Gamba, it's whoever voted impossible in Gamba 1. But hey, this is a good example of, like, it's not the worst. Are you playing on keyboard? No, I am playing with a GameCube controller. One person voted impossible. You guys know that you can claw shot off of Eponer? Your computer didn't come with a GameCube port? Weird. Junk. Junk. All right. Okay. I am going to take just a minute or 2 or 5 to eat my dinner. And then we will hopefully find something that gives us progression. Let me just get to a safe place first. Coincidentally, the same place we BRB'd on Friday. Maybe there's something about this bridge chest that gives me a hankering for some oats. I mean, I'm not a horse. Nay, I say. And I mean, we need that, but whatever. All right, gamers, I'll be back in 5. Be good. Don't touch that dial, because we're going to be back with even more Twilight Princess sexy prank gone wrong.
I can fix her. Yup, it's mukbang time. Talk about a giant W. It's pronounced chapelle. The goat. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Uh-uh. What can't women do? Only Virgos can relate.
Hey guys, thanks for watching ReactBot while I ate my food. ReactBot, were they good?
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, man. You know what? I fucking love you, dude. You're the best, all right? I'm never getting rid of you. While I was discussing ReactBot and you guys were hating him, it got me thinking, let me put it in a way literally everybody will relate to. You know the season 4 episode of the Doctor Who reboot, Midnight, where the Doctor goes on a bus tour of a like star planet, and the bus breaks down and something possesses one of the members of the bus, and it starts copying them via imitation, but then slowly it takes the Doctor's voice, and the Doctor has to start echoing it while it can speak freely. Wouldn't it be fucked up if that happened with ReactBot? Where it's like, I'm like, it's pronounced Chappelle. And then ReactBot makes eye contact with the screen and is like, it's a living, but I hate my life. Oh my goodness, hang on. Dogs bark. The golden retriever, Ralphie, was barking because the poodle, Flynn's food, was unfinished. Flynn did not finish his dinner. And Ralphie was standing at Flynn's food bowl and was barking for my attention because Ralphie was going to eat Flynn's food. And he didn't want to. And he was barking the temptation. So I went and put Ralphie's food. I went and put Flynn's food up. And Ralphie went and laid down. Because Ralphie's a good boy. Just like, please! Please! I'm gonna eat it! I'm gonna eat it! That's my interpretation of it. I think in reality, he was waiting for permission to eat it. Permission I did not give. But still, what a good boy. Now he's lying down in his bed. That's a boopy baby. Does he bark or bork? Well, he's a golden retriever, so he's got the most piercing bark of all time. Okay. Now, getting this chest is in logic. How do you possibly get this chest without getting shot down? Even with gyro aim. Oh my god. How is this in logic? Wait. I'm a gamer. You all thought I was gonna die. Oh my god. I'm like so needy right now. I need a check. I can do Star Game. You know the only thing that could make this better than hanging out with about 150 of my closest bros? A brewski. Playing with a reef blower. That's the most childish thing I've ever heard of. I'm dying. Grip it and rip it! The bop it bottom surgery. Bop it. Bop it. Twist it. Bop it. Rub the head. One more time for old time's sake. Wipe it. Grip it. Rip it. Why are you all saying what when you absolutely understand what I said? You don't have to like it. That's your free will. But you understand it. Grip it. Rip it. Rip it. Rip it. Rip it. Rip it. Suture it. Suture it. Uh-oh. 911. I'm gonna die. I'm so dead right now. I'm so graveyard core. I'm so casket core. Oh my god, I'd look great morning. Have you seen the black? Oh my god, I'd look great in morning. Oh, you should see me in morning. Do it. Ah! Do you think Squidward ever puts his nose in his mouth just to see what it feels like?
If you can hear this, you're in a coma. Please, please, wake up.
Fuck you, ReactBot. No, you're not. I need to remove those unreality ones. I do always say that, and then I always forget. You are watching a Twitch stream. A busty, busty Twitch streamer. Oh, so hot. You're gonna give her all your money. Oh, you don't have to, but you kind of have to. Fridge post? Whoa. Twilight Linkle? Yo. Nover. This is amazing. Twilight Linkle. Twilinkle. Why not? Her shadow crystal. What do you think it turns her into? That is really good, Nova. You did a really good job. Look at that. Look at her little freckles. Wow. Wow. I can't make you, Nova, and I won't. Linda or Minkle? All right. I desperately need a way into Water Temple. Into Lake Bed Temple. Who do I think I am? Like, okay, what checks have I been putting off? What checks do I not feel like doing? No. Whatever. That's fine. Just warped home by accident. Okay. Malamart magic armor. Okay. Forest and Goron mines are junk. So we're gonna unclick all of those. Rutro. Orden Cat Rescue. Okay. That's something. And Snow Peak Ruins is junk. Oh my god. Guys, if we don't get something in the next 3 checks, I think it's only fair for impossible to win. Even if we continue. Because at that point, I'll be checking log. And I definitely think checking log means impossible wins. There's no way! Snow said Memo and Lantern were not obviously impossible. But, you know, they could be unobviously impossible. Who voted impossible? Yeah, Taken, I would. Here be jams. That's what your tombstone is gonna say when chat rips you to pieces to get their points back. Here be jams. God, ReactBot, what do you think about this?
Ooh.
Uh-huh. That's about right, good buddy. Have fun, Tomahawk, playing the new Minecraft update. Did they finally remove Herobrine? Here used to be jams. Oh, no. Have they added the Aether? Deep cut. Hey, chicken! Go long! You're the worst. What are the other checks? Malomart, magic armor. Oh my god, wait, fishing hole heart piece. We already peaked that. It was a gold rupee. Chat, it all comes down to Malomart magic armor. This is crazy. Welp. Here we go. Something? Anything? A hidden skill. It's just like a painting. Nice. Just statues. Pictures of statues. Okay. So. Yeah, Taken. Go ahead and pay that out to Here Be Jams, and then set up a new Gamba. And I think a lot more people are going to bet on Impossible this time. How many points did Here Be Jams win? 22,000. Not like this. Congrats, Here Be Jams. Man. Okay. Nadadan, head to the VIP lounge. I'm gonna drop this and then delete it, okay? I'm not ready to check log yet. Let me know when you got it. Unless you stepped away. You have it? Okay. I'm trying to think. What would save me right now? Tell me where the most possible bomb bag is. We did do Star Game. We did every readily accessible check. One or two of these might be possible with glitches I can't do, but show accessible locations shows no more checks. Yeah, Impossible's still in Gamma taken. Yeah, just tell me where all three bomb bags are. Because they're all a bit borked. Uh-oh. One is in West Wing of City, one is in Lake Bed, and one is in Clinic Chest. Okay. West Wing of City. Does that just require... That requires Spinner. Okay. Clinic requires beating Temple of Time. And, Lake Bed, obviously. Alright. Tell me where the bug is that gives Zora armor. That's what I want to know next. At least we're having this breakdown in somewhere really bougie. Fancy. Hype Cave. Okay. Alright, so the Zora armor bug is in Hype Cave. Where is Ball and Chain? This is ridiculous. It's the extinguish all torches check in Zora's domain. Alright, where's Boomerang? Cat hide and seek? Gale Boomerang is also behind Temple of Time? Holy shit. Alright, hang on. So, We need to get into Hype Cave, but there's no way to get into Hype Cave. Hang on. All right, where's Spinner? You said about Spinner. Spinner is in Lake Bed. Okay, that's hysterical. Where's Memo? Let me guess. Lake Bed? All right, Natadan, I'm done asking pointed questions, and I'm asking you, as someone with rando experience who's looking at the log, what do we do? And if you don't have an answer, I'm going to have to open the log and see for myself. Aru's memo is in Boblin Camp? Snow. So memo is impossible, which means the entire seed is impossible. Damn. Yeah, payout impossible again. I don't think we can continue. I think this is straight up over. It took 2 hours and 50 minutes to be impossible. Where are the 2 Dominion rods, Natadan? Probably in desert. One in desert, the other in Hype Cave. God damn. Wait. I can steal Isa's bomb bag. I mean, the seed is still impossible because of Aru's memo. But what? Okay. Well, I probably should have stolen Isa's bomb bag before letting Natadan tell me where everything was, but... Okay. Okay. Here Be Jams just took all of your money and is going back to YouTube. Oh yeah, Natadan. I mean, no secrets anymore. Where's the other claw shot? Was what I did basically the only goddamn way to get a claw shot in this house? It's vanilla? It's the double claw shot chest? That rules. Amazing seed. That bomb is me. So this seed was extremely impossible. I mean, Memo and Boblin Camp is game over. Is that my Zora armor, by the way? There's no way to even get double claw shot. Wait, what? I can't get spinner in Lake Bed? Why can't I get spinner? Oh! Sorry, so double claw shot is impossible. Meaning the seed is completely unbeatable. No chance. Okay. What was any other way? That's my Zora armor. What was any other way to get the claw shot we got? There was no way to get ball and chain or boomerang, was there? Because they're... Wow. So the thing I did to get claw shot was the only way to get claw shot. I had to do it that way. Maybe I should have listened. Maybe I should have re-rolled the seed. This is an incredible seed. Nah, we're not going to be starting a new seed tonight. Just playing a bit more. Yeah, where's Slingshot? Tell the people what they want to know. What they deserve to know. It's in treasure room? Finally, the name fits. Nadadan, how do I get to treasure room without double claw shot? Silly goose. Or spinner. Man, we picked the wrong seed. Reactbot, man, how you taking the news?
I'm ReactBot.
You sure are, buddy. Ugh. I didn't know Echoes of Wisdom had a Zelda mod. I mean, a Linkle mod. If they made that, can't they port it to Link's Awakening? Because I'd be much more interested in that. Nah, Natadan, it's alright. I don't want no impossible seeds. I just want, to prevent very obvious, simple impossibilities. Man, the dusk menu is getting opened sometimes by not pressing the button. Yeah, this might be the best rando ever generated. Wait. I can't even get through the first room without bow or boomerang. Hey, Natadan, where are any of the 3 bows? City. Okay. Treasure room. All right. Temple of Time. So this seed isn't even pretending to be possible. It's impossible in every way. Where are the other swords? Arbiter's Grounds, an Elder Lantern Cave, Poe, Boomerang Puzzle Chest. Warp should still have the artist badge. I didn't take it. Yeah, this seed's terrible. See if you can swim into the desert. Now the water stops by then. I know it's no logic, but this feels deliberate. Feels like the seed's fucking with me. No, Natadan, I can see Arbiter's Grounds. It's right there. A lot of people in No Logic Seeds just start with Memo in their inventory. I might consider that. Boo! Ah! Well, the problem with Memo right now is that we can't get it because it's in the desert. Man. No, we will not vote on Memo Start. It's up to me at the end of the day. Sheesh, though. Well, I guess there's only one thing to do. Relationship with Twilight Princess over. Like always, I go back to where my heart lives. But we're not doing big. Is the game a bit too loud? Am I am I good compared to the game? It's fine? All right. This is a no reset run. No do-overs. We're just going to finish it. My PB is 32:15. This 35:13 is from a no reset run I did a few months ago. We're just going to run against this bad run and still probably not beat it. I'll do my best to explain things about Sonic's story. Like this is a little GDQ hotfix. So the first boss is Chaos Zero, and we can manipulate this boss's movement very easily. I take this damage intentionally, run over here to bait it to that pole, then run over here and force it to jump down. And that's the first boss. The first level is Emerald Coast, and it's the only level without an enormous skip. Just raw movement. No reset means no reset. This is Sonic R music. All right, and that's Emerald Coast. The seed was very impossible. Like, as impossible as a seed could ever be. So, after Emerald Coast, we do movement to Tails' workshop, and then fight Egg Hornet, the second boss of the run. So, Egg Hornet is supposed to take multiple cycles. However, when it dive bombs the ground, you can actually keep it stun locked by mashing the home attack until it completely dies. Fun fact, it doesn't even die during that, so you have to stop mashing. The next level is Windy Valley, and this one does have a rather large skip. One of which I'm going to do, and one of which I am not, because I am completely out of practice and I can't do it. Act 1 has a very big skip, though. So we jump over here, we jump over here, we clip out of bounds, we run through Gamma's section of Windy Valley, we go into the tornado. Here, we do a spin dash onto this jump panel, uncurl, homing attack upwards, land on the spring, and skip the platforming section entirely. I switch to free camera here and reset so I start falling instead of continuing to go upward for a second or two. And now, instead of doing Windy Valley Act 3 skip, I am going to do Windy Valley Act 3. And just succumb to some absolute bullshit there, don't worry about it. Just some of the most ridiculous BS you've ever seen in your entire life. Don't even remember it. It didn't happen. Homing attack this to go all the way up and then land on the spring. Jump down instead of taking the path like a chump. And to follow my own advice from 2 seconds ago, I'm going to jump down instead of taking the path like a chump. The next stage is Casinoopolis, which is multiple minutes of either gambling in a casino minigame or running through an underground section. In order to collect 400 rings, which lets you reach the Chaos Emerald. We will be doing one of those things. Here, we will grab the light speed dash, but instead of using it to get out of the sewer, we will use these stairs like a ramp and jump out of the sewer. This is because, without the crystal ring, the light speed dash takes very long to charge, so it's faster not to do it. But because we need to at some point, we're going to stand against this door and let one of our light particles flip the switch on the other side of the door, opening it and grabbing the crystal ring. That's going to be helpful later. Even though we just grabbed that, we still don't want to do the light speed dash, so I'm going to use those stairs like a ramp and activate the button to get into Casinoopolis. Then, instead of gathering 400 rings to raise the platform of rings into bounds and jump up to the Chaos Emerald, we clip out of bounds, land on the platform, use it like a ramp, and jump up to the Emerald. Now we need to get the ice crystal to enter Ice Cap. Another 3-act level. Another one with skips. And this is the first one where all 3 acts of the level each have major skips. Hopefully I remember how to do all 3 of them. The first section involves a bunch of tricky platforming on icicles to eventually get to a rocket to eventually get to a higher area. But as you've probably deduced from all of the levels so far, I really don't have that much trouble when it comes to reaching high places. So, instead of taking the rocket, we just spin dash up the hill, use the hill like a ramp, and then access the end of Act 1. This is where the rocket would eventually take us. Then, we skip all of Act 2 by clipping through that bridge, and then instead of doing the really long snowboarding section, we are going to opt out of it like a sovereign citizen and fall to the bottom, which is, if you believe it, faster than snowboarding. We'll do this for about 30 seconds. Got time to read some donations. You can see the winding, sprawling snowboard area that we just crossed because we would be spinning multiple times on the way down here. Hi, first-time donor. My neighbor's brother died from car cancer, so this means a lot. I don't know why you would tell me that. That's really cringe. Sounds like a bitch, though. Anyway, before level 5, we have another boss and a minigame. Oh, 2 other bosses. First, we have to make Knuckles our girlfriend. Then we have the real boss of Sonic's story, Chaos 4. Chaos 4 is fully dependent on your movement. It is not RNG. But it's so deterministic that actually controlling him is very difficult to the point where it kind of is RNG. Chaos 4 does 3 movements, then an attack, then 3 more movements, and finally becomes vulnerable to attack. We want this crescent red attack every time. So 3 more movements. There we go. We need 1 more crescent, and then it's going to become far easier to manipulate what he does. But he does have another attack that costs 8 seconds, and it doesn't look like we're going to be seeing it today. 3 more movements. After this attack, if you are above a certain Y coordinate between movements 2 and 3, Chaos 4 will always do his fastest attack, which is... I fucked up. All right. So this is getting blue-balled. You can probably see why we call it that. It takes 8 seconds, and it's the slowest attack he can do. 3 more movements. 1 more attack. So now, before the final attack, he'll do 3 attacks, meaning 3 movements, an attack. Right there. That's a splash. That's what we want. 3 more movements. An attack. 3 more movements. An attack. And then 3 more movements before finally letting us attack him. Now, we have the least interesting part of the run. Sky Chase. It's an auto-scroller. We have time for a few more donations. The definition of an auto-scroller is a part in a speedrun where user input cannot meaningfully save or lose time. The only way to lose time is to die and go back to the start. I'm not going to do that, but there's no way to save time. It takes the same amount of time no matter what you do. And if you put yourself in the top right corner like I have, you also won't die. A few things hit you, but not enough to die. Hi, long-time watcher, first-time dono. Did you know you're amazing? Thanks. Hi, actually, I'm part of the car cancer lobby. I think this GDQ needs to end. Shit. Thank you, Average Pluto. Although I am not the best Sonic Adventure speedrunner, I do always like the idea of doing a GDQ run of it someday, because I think I'm very good at explaining it while doing it. And while having people on the couch is nice, I think we can all agree the best GDQ runs are when the runner is fully capable of commentating it. Where, like, the person talking the most is the runner. I just think it's a lot more engaging. I think those are the best runs. I like it when the runner is super cracked and the couch is basically carrying the commentary. That's also fun. But I do think the best GDQ runs are when the runner is in full control and able to walk you through everything they're doing. Because honestly, the commentators are doing their best, but they're not the ones running for a reason. The person who understands the run the best is probably the runner. Anyway. Yeah, also it's a huge flex. Anyway, the bathroom break is over, so now we have Twinkle Park. Before Twinkle Park, we have to meet Amy, and then we have to take Amy to Twinkle Park. All right, we have Amy. Now, Twinkle Park has something that costs 20 seconds to lose and only saves about 2 seconds, and it's called Track Skip. And you know I'm going for it. Track Skip will be self-explanatory if I get it. And yes, I timed the music track when rendering it to make it line up with Track Skip. Anyway, this cart moves faster if you have more rings, and letting go of A makes you drift. And on the PC version, and only the PC version, up on the D-pad puts you in first person. Sometimes I go for track skip in first person. I went for track skip in first person in a tournament race once. The commentators called it, quote, extremely disrespectful to my competitor. Here, we jumped into the transition and then homing attack before landing inside the auto-scroller roller coaster section, jumping out of it and skipping most of the second act. We skip the rest of the second act by using these as ramps. Entering Speed Highway doesn't take that long, but it does involve opening a large garage door. So it's actually about a second or two faster to go to Knuckles' entrance to Speed Highway, which is not accessible to Sonic, but there's another large skip for Speed Highway, where, stop me if you've heard this before, we can use geometry as a ramp and get up here, and then we can just barely spin dash to the second part of the level. Here, we're gonna follow the path for a moment, ramp off the path, come over here, and then jump to the end of Act 1. Act 2 is sort of an auto-scroller, You don't want to hit anything on the way down because that will slow you down. But as long as you're spin dashing and grab those speed sneakers, it's basically an auto-scroller. If you hit any of these cross beams, you lose about 2 seconds. Act 3 has another cute little skip. We come over here, jump onto this roof, use this roof as a ramp, and jump to the end of the level. The next level is Red Mountain. We have a bit of hub navigation before we get there. I went the wrong way. Have to take the train to the Mystic Ruins. Then we enter this place, which is extremely difficult to quickly spin dash through. So I just take what I can get. Oh my god, are you kidding me? All right. This is why we grabbed the crystal ring, because we have to light speed attack that bonkers. Red Mountain is another level with a few skips, if you can believe it. Most of it is just good movement, solid fundamentals. Oh, that's a shame. I am not going for a PB here, by the way. I'm going for an entertaining run. If you stand right here, you get launched across. Lost World is not skipped. You can't skip any level in Sonic's story. We have another large skip coming up here. Just kind of navigating scenery to get to Act 2. And then, if you can believe it, we're going to use something as a ramp again. This platform moves to the side Sonic is standing on, meaning we can turn it into a ramp. Then we can use this wall rock as a ramp, and now we are at the end of Act 2. To those of you who are upset we're not currently doing Sky Chase, I have good news for you. It's time for Sky Chase 2. Proof it was good. Sky Chase 2 is also an auto-scroller, but there is a mini-boss at the end of it. So if you're still in the bathroom when that happens, you will lose a bit of time. Yeah, I'll check out the fridge after the run. Yes, the beeps are from the game. Your tinnitus is not acting up. I wish I had something to say about Sky Chase. I wish I had more to say about it the first time. But I don't. This isn't the mini-boss, if you were hopeful. Just a little cutscene. Haha, so far so good. Hope you know what you're doing. You bet. Watch this. Transforming now. Whoa! Let's do it. That's what they say there. Very important for the lore. Welcome to Game Theory. So when were you diagnosed? Actually, this VOD is what I plan on sending to the doctor. Oh, something a little interesting to explain. The Chucklefucks, who made the English localization of this game, accidentally screwed up with the voice files, and some of the voice files go on significantly longer than they need to, and actually, the game is slower in English than Japanese, just because of how poorly they handled the English voice lines. So you have the choice of either playing in Japanese or removing the English voice lines altogether. I know what you're thinking. What if you replaced the English voice lines with something better? Say, yourself doing all of the voice acting. I asked, and they said that's not allowed. This is the mini-boss, and it's dead. Skydeck has a few more big skips. Fun fact. If you enter Skydeck too quickly after this upcoming cutscene, before Sonic is done saying, "This must be the way to the Skydeck," then the game becomes unbeatable after Skydeck. This cutscene, you have to wait a second. Otherwise, after Skydeck, you will not be able to continue. Learned that the hard way. Why? I don't know. Ask Sonic Team. Wow. I'm a god. There goes our green. But you're not focusing on the timer. You're focusing on my riveting commentary. Like Skydeck, like many other levels, has many skips that involve being able to jump farther than the developers thought. Even though it's not really a glitch, it's just utilizing the movement they gave you. Here, instead of falling on the ladder, we can simply jump across it and it won't collapse. And then... Wow! Okay. Then we jump up here, and instead of spending about 90 seconds running around this cannon to get over here, we can jump over to this crossbeam, very carefully line ourselves up, run over here, shoot the cannon. Act 2 is all about getting to and destroying another cannon. I grabbed a couple extra lives there as safety because I've been dying and resetting. Anyway, we should already be done with Skydeck. I'm sorry. This cannon can be killed the second it comes up, but I did not do it. So we're going to run to where it is shooting and shoot it. One more large skip in Skydeck. Instead of rotating the map multiple times to eventually reach the capsule, we can use the ramp as a ramp and reach the capsule. I could have landed on it there, but I can just hit the switch and run over to the capsule at the end. Chaos 6 is actually a lot more interesting in Sonic's story than Big's. You're supposed to freeze it and then homing attack it 4 times. However, the primary reason we got the Crystal Ring on our way to Casinopolis is actually because using the light speed attack on Chaos 6 does double damage. So instead of 4 homing attack and freezes, we are only going to do 2. Did a quick cutscene skip by going inside there before we were supposed to. Every time you see me stop in place and charge up the light speed, that is where we're saving time. because we grabbed the crystal ring. Anyway, now it's time for Chaos 6. Chaos 6 requires being stunned in order to damage it. So the first thing I want to do is grab one of these freeze capsules that Eggman throws and make Chaos 6 eat it. I have to be very careful not to let any of my light particles hit Chaos 6 because that only does 1 damage. If you remember, I got the crystal ring early by letting that light particle hit a switch through a door. That's because those particles do have hitboxes. So you have to be far. Oh! Messed up my spacing. That's fine. 3 is still better than 4. Lost World is the penultimate level in Sonic's story, and if you can believe it, it has several large skips, most of which involve using non-ramps as ramps. So we're going to enter it a bit early. If you go down these hallways too quickly, you break the camera and completely lose control of Sonic. Because of that, I'm going to go a bit slower than possible. Also, this fire is random. Here, I'm going to intentionally slow down to grab the checkpoint as a safety save for this jump. Use the snake as a ramp, spin dash against this wall, pause and unpause to clip through. Here, you're supposed to use a bunch of mirrors to reflect and light up the room. However, the creators of the 2004 PC port did such a bad job porting it that the darkness effect doesn't work, and you don't need to activate the lights in order to navigate the room. You do need to be able to jump, though. There we go. It's supposed to be completely invisible in here without the lights. Oops. There's one more skip in this level that involves using a zero-gravity wall as a ramp. It'll make sense in a second. This rock operates on rubber band physics. If you go too fast, it will hit you. So that's why I wasn't spin dashing. Here, I'm going to activate this wall so I can run on it, and then use the wall as a ramp to jump over here. Whatever. Another thing you can do that really they should have thought about is just jump up the wall and end up at the end of the level. All right. The last bit of hub movement in the run. And then we're entering Final Egg, which has a large skip for every act, one of which is absolutely hysterical. Quick puzzle, quote unquote, before we can enter. It has the same solution every time. Act 1 actually doesn't have any skips. You just use good movement and fundamentals. This room was always so hard for me as a kid. Act 2 has the funniest skip in the game. On the DX version, not the Dreamcast version, you can turn around in this ramp, go all the way up, fall out of bounds, and then fall down the vertical level without hitting any kill planes. Amazing. Then there's just one more jump that I'm a little worried I'm not going to get. Whoa! Wow. There it is. And that's the end of the level. The final boss of the run is deservedly so, because Egg Viper is completely skill-based. It's not RNG at all. There are strats you can do to make it significantly faster, but it is all or nothing, because all of those tricks to make the fight go faster are do or die. You'll see what I mean in a second. First of all, he has Stormtrooper aim, so if you run in circles, this laser phase will never hit you. This first one is fine. Now, the next few phases, when he does that, he's going to fly away from you, and you're supposed to homing attack across a series of platforms, reach him, and then end up on the other side. If I do this right, we are never going to leave this side of the arena. See, instead of following him across, I spin dashed into him at full speed and got knocked back onto this platform. The reason I call that do or die is because if you miss time or miss Eggman, you fall to your death with no hope of survival. And this is at the very end of a 30-minute speedrun. Here, I'm going to put myself in a position to get hit by his very first laser to end this attack immediately. Then I'm going to set myself up for another attack. Yeah. So, yeah. We've all lost PBs to Egg Viper. You understand what I mean when I say that attack is do or die. This fight is extremely scary. So, that's how you do it right. Also, if you jump in just the wrong way, you'll nick your ankles on that railing and won't be able to homing attack Eggman, and instead will just fall to your death. It's an amazing fight. It is 100% skill-based, though, and if you want to be a bit more careful, you can just homing attack. But once again, Sonic doesn't have any way of getting back up if he doesn't hit Eggman. Here, we use his platforms. Now, he's going to rage quit and destroy the other side. Disclaimer, we never moved between the two sides. And then we're going to come back over here because he always goes to the opposite side that you're on and destroys it. And this is important because we have been intentionally saving this platform. Because his final attack is to dive bomb the platform you're standing on and destroy it, forcing you to jump out of the way in the nick of time. However, this platform's not supposed to exist for this attack, and so it's immune. So, that was Sonic's story in 37:28. Not my best run by a long shot, but I had fun. Oh, Angel Pudding posted on the fridge. Oh my god. It's me as one of those anime horse girls. That's adorable. Hang on. Heart of gold! I don't know why I can't leave, though it might be tough. But I ain't out of control. Oh my god. Look at this. This is adorable. I got my way. She is the cutest. It doesn't matter now what happens, I will never give up the fight. There is no way I will run away from. Oh, I'm just looking at this cutie. As the voice inside me says go, I will. There is no way to stop me from going to the very top. It doesn't matter who is wrong or who is right. The eyes of Snappy. True. All right, well, I'm sorry that the TP Rando was super impossible. But hey, viewership held pretty steady for that impromptu Sonic story speedrun. I am probably going to make a short out of grabbing the claw shot like that. Anyway, if you're interested in Sonic Adventure and want to see more of it, tune in on July 10th, my birthday, when I'm going to be doing a full story-driven playthrough of the original Dreamcast version. Watching all them cutscenes. I definitely need to contact Risaru about drawing Sonic Snappy for that thumbnail, though. This was my first video game. Not this, the Dreamcast version. Though I did play DX more. Our Dreamcast broke after a year or two. And since we had a GameCube, they got us DX. But Sonic Adventure was my first video game ever. My siblings snuck me upstairs and let me play my brother's Dreamcast and said to never play without them because I'm too young. And I went and played without them and accidentally deleted all of my brother's save files. Somehow, all of them. I never made it into a level. I went on to do this 3 more times. You try to play games before you can read. By the way, some people have said, so this is where that song is from? No. The Simply Snaps theme is not from Sonic Adventure. It's an original song. I injected it into my speedrun copy of Sonic Adventure. Because this is my theme. Yeah, sad that the rando was extremely impossible, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Now what? I mean, it's a work night. We've been going for 4 hours. Now, it's over. I know the stream has been a bit shorter than usual, but, you know, blame the extremely impossible scene. You're allowed to add your own music, but not your own voice lines, because the length of music tracks can't negatively affect the timing of the run. Anyway, Thank you guys so much for hanging out, spending your Tuesday evening with me. I do not take that for granted. Thank you so much for the bits, the gift subs, and Gorsh, Evan the Dinosaur, gifting 12 months of spoiling snaps while I was eating dinner. That's right, I saw. I tell you guys not to touch the dial. Evan the Dinosaur gives so much value, but you have to be watching. Anyway, until Friday, I love you all, and I will see you very soon. Mwah. Happy birthday, Quacky!